Boom. Get here when you get here. Hi, welcome to the 10:30 chair yoga class here at True Freedom Recovery Yoga. Glad to be here, glad everyone else is here. Does anyone have any particular stuff going on, physical issues, things we should be looking at, anything that they want to work on today? No. Okay.
A little bit of lower back.
A little lower back. We'll try and do some lower back stuff, and you know, you get what you get. And I would like to start out by saying that Jeff is a very brave individual for giving me the microphone, because we don't know what's coming out. Did a little planning, as the late great actress Betty Davis said, buckle your seatbelt. You might be in for a bumpy ride here. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start with a little deep breathing. You can ground yourself, your sit bones in the chair, your feet into the ground. You can keep your eyes open or closed. Breathe deep down into your root chakra. Long, deep breaths. If you like, as you breathe in, try and envision energy going up the back of your spine, all the way up through your crown. And as you exhale, the energy returning down through the front of your body. Probably needed that more than any of you. Let's do a little breathing exercises to sort of clear out the nadis and congestion and all that with allergy season and other things going on with sinuses and such. So block off your right nostril. Take a deep breath in to your left. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in through your left. Block off the nostril. Hold it. Exhale through your right. Breathe in through your right. Hold it. Exhale to your left. Breathe in to your left. Hold it. Exhale to your right. Continue alternating like this. We're going to do this for a couple of minutes. Okay, sit erect in your seat, trying to keep your spine straight, all the way up through your crown, hands on your knees. And we're going to do some seated cat-cows. So inhale, as you bring your chest forward and your head back. Exhale. and arch your back, moving your head down towards your stomach. Repeat at your own pace. We'll do this for a little while too. Okay, sitting up straight, hands on your knees. Let's roll our heads forward, exhaling as we do, to the right, and then move it to the left. Back up to center, and inhale as we move over to the right. So exhale down, over to the left. Back up, inhale, to the left, over to the right. And just continue in that fashion. Some people like to come back. However, it's been recommended by the American Arthritis Association, as we have been informed by some knowledgeable folks, that if you've got arthritis in your neck, and if you're doing chair yoga, you probably have arthritis in your neck, that you might not want to necessarily go all the way back. Although it's up to you. It's your practice. Do what you feel like doing. Do what you're comfortable with. Don't push yourself. No pain, no gain in athletics. At True Freedom Yoga, no pain, no pain. It's sort of what we're doing. So whatever's comfortable for you. Come back to center. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Let's move the other direction. Go to your left. Exhale to the left. Move your head over to the right. Back up. Inhale. Over to the left. Back down. Exhale. Continue in that fashion. Go about 5 times here. Okay, from the seated position, let's exhale our hands straight up, inhaling as we go, not exhale. Let's put our hands straight up over our head and inhale. On the way up, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Do that about 5 times. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, sitting up tall and straight. Let's take our left hand over the top of our head and let the weight of your hand pull your head to the left. Don't pull on it, although if you want, you can exert a little isometric pressure by, through your neck and head. Maybe give it a slight turn down to your left. Take 2 or 3 breaths. breathing into those joints up there, all those discs that are all messed up in my head. Let it loose and let it come to the middle. Come up straight. And put your right hand over the top. Don't pull, but let the weight of your hand move your head to the right. And if you want, to deepen the stretch, you can turn your head down a little bit. 2 or 3 breaths. Release up, straight. Hands on your knees, take a breath or two. Just to settle in. Okay, let's place our hands on our shoulders, thumbs in the back, and let's inhale and move to the left, letting your head follow, not leading with your head. Coming back, exhaling to the right. Inhale to the left at your own pace. Don't swing the head ahead of time. Let your shoulders bring the head along. It gives you, I find that a little bit of a better stretch doing that. It might just be me. But I get to say that. I got the microphone. Okay, let's come to resting in the center for a second. Hands keep them there. And now let's go to the right, inhaling. And to the left, exhale. Okay. All right, let's be seated. We are seated. Let's put your right hand on your left thigh over the top, and sitting erect. Let's sort of move your left hand behind. Actually, sitting up on the chair works a little bit better. But and then sort of put your left hand in the back, grab onto what you can, and sort of twist from down low all the way up to the top. Breathe deep. If you can move your eyes, look all the way back to your left as far as you can. Take a deep breath. See if you can stretch a little bit more. Come back out to the front. Shake it out, relax a little bit. Take a breath. Put that left hand over your right leg. Right hand back. Do your twist from way low all the way up to the top. And see if you can look as far back as you can to the right with your eyes. Breathe deep. Okay, come back to center. Take a breath or two. I have no idea what I wrote down here, but we're doing something. Let's bend forward and put our hands all the way down and extend. Try and bend all the way through the spine and extend your arms all the way out as best you can. Oh, I got you. And then let's take your left hand to your right knee, or your right ankle, excuse me, and try and turn. Put your right hand up above and try and turn your shoulders all the way up to the top, following that gaze up to your right hand if possible, as best you can. 2 or 3 breaths. Come back down, hands to the mat. Shake your head out a little bit. Yes or no, yes and no. Listen, let it hang, all of that stuff. Okay, place your right hand on your left ankle, your left hand up above as best you can. Rotate your shoulders and follow your gaze up to your left hand. Take 2 or 3 breaths, breathing deep down into the hips. Okay. All right, let's come back to a seated position where you're comfortable but not necessarily leaning back. And I'm running out of stuff fast here. This ain't lasting as long as I thought it was gonna. Okay, anyhow, not a problem, we'll figure it out. So I think what I'd like to do is let's put your left leg over your right knee. Okay, and while we're here, let's give ourselves a little foot massage. So massage your toes, pull them on out. I can feel my toes thanks to yoga and True Freedom, which I could not when I came here. So, like nobody's ever heard me say that before. You guys have heard all my stuff.
It's like a fine wine.
Well, yeah, or it's like it's like that last shot in the bottle maybe too, which I drank anyway. Okay, so sort of massage your feet out. Try and hit those points, the marma points. There's one in the middle of your arch. So if you press down in there and sort of work around, whatever your foot is going to tell you what it wants. So do that. There's also another spot about 2 or 3 fingers above your ankle. So you want to sort of activate that too. And what that's going to do is flow all your prana. It's going to confuse your prana big time. And it's going to move everything all around, which is my understanding. That's what we're trying to do. So, okay, so also what you can do is you can pick up your leg and just sort of play around with it a little bit. Move it up, move it back. I don't have a tremendous amount of mobility here with this, but some people do. Titanium isn't, that titanium ain't as flexible as it used to be. So you could do a one-legged happy baby if you want. I can sort of get that done. Jeff's going to put his foot behind his head. Oh my God, he almost did. Holy mackerel. And just sort of stretch it out. And here into my favorite, which kept me coming back for a long time, which is this is basically the stool pigeon, seated pigeon. So if you just sort of, however you want to grab your leg somewhere, and just sort of try and bend from the waist all the way up to the top of your spine, as forward as far as you can. And it's my understanding that you feel that pull in your groin, or more your hamstring, the top of your hamstring and your hips, and that stretches everything out, keeping your back straight. I got my fact checker over here, which is excellent, because you never know what I'm going to say. You hear a lot of things in meetings. Some of them are even true. Okay, come on back up. Put that left leg down. Shake it out a little. And let's put the right leg over the top. And do a little foot massage here. Play around with your toes some. Pull them out. Massage them between them. The pad of your feet. Man, it feels so good to feel that again. My God, you have no idea what it's like to not feel your feet. And then have that come back. It's pretty amazing. So, again, hit the middle of your foot. I'd sit here and do this all day. Work it around your ankle. Hit that marma point that's a couple of fingers above your ankle there. Press in there and sort of give that a little work. Give it some love. And there we go. So on this side now, let's sort of move the leg around a little bit if you could, if you want. And let's grab our foot and see if we can do a little happy baby. And again, we'll see how flexible Jeff is from the right side today. Whoa! Oh man, and it's pretty darn close, man. I'm very impressed. But I impress easy though, so. I'm easily wowed. Ooh, man. Okay, just release. I think I might have missed something there.
You want to lean over?
Oh, right, there you go. Thanks, Luce. Yeah, so lean over, grab on any way you can, and just sort of keep that spine straight if you can. I have a tendency to bend it, but if you can keep it straight, you're going to get a better stretch. And this is the side that kills me, man, my hip, right now anyway. And this feels really good down there. Stretching that out. And we all know it's all about me. Even when it's all about you, when it's all about Joan, it's all about me. Yeah. When it's about you, though, it's about me. So, lean forward.
As well it should.
And that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I forgot my big opening line. I'm going to have to go back to it. I can sneak it in here somewhere. Start thinking about this stuff. I was thinking about it too long. At least there's nobody watching me, so I can, I think Tammy was on there for a while, but Tammy gives an excellent chair class. I think she was like, I've had enough of this stuff. Okay, so come on back up. Get your leg back down on the floor. So here's one thing I wanted to do to start with, but we can do it now too. Is to tap your feet and get that feeling going in your feet. Because to work the steps, you have to move your feet.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. It seems like I've been here all week. That's okay. Tip your server. All right, so, all right, still seated, right? So let's put put your right foot back behind your left foot. And stick your right arm out, sort of crossing your body over your left leg. Get your left arm under that and join them into eagle. Okay, so now we're in eagle pose. So again, if you can keep your back straight and sort of fold forward until you can feel a stretch. You should feel it between your shoulders, all the way down into your lower back. Breathe into that. Breath of fire for 5 minutes. No.
Oh, no.
No. I'm just joking. Beginning to loosen up a little. Okay, so come on back up. And there you go. And straighten out again and just take a breath or two. And put your left leg behind your right one. And again, get your left arm out over your right like over your right knee, and fold that right arm under and come down back into eagle. And sort of try and hold it out and extend it, and then bend as best you can with a straight back down from there. Let's take 4 or 5 breaths down here. I really feel this in my shoulder joints, in my whatever you call that thing, my rotator cuff, which is one of my rotator cuffs is messed up. So this is excellent, because every one of these exercises hits something in my body that's messed up. So that's pretty good. Okay. All right, so we've been sitting for a long time. Let's stand up for a second, or a little bit. And we're all by walls. So why don't we do this? Let's go up to the wall with your right foot against the wall. Your right foot, so your right shoulder is on the wall. And you can maybe take that right foot off about 4 or 5 inches off the wall. Let's go cactus arms and sort of turn into the wall as best you can. And breathe deep. You should feel that stretch down right low, the lower back. Maybe stretch your arms up if you're not going to knock anything off the wall. And stretch them out. You can get a different kind of stretch, get a feel for it. Turn your head to the right. And what you're doing is getting a full stretch here. Deep breathing. Okay, gradually bring your arms down, sort of come out of it, and let's switch around and get your left leg in position, a couple inches off the wall maybe, and get your arms up into cactus arms and turn your upper body into the wall, trying to keep your feet and your heels down on the ground, and just stretch it out. If you can turn your head to the left, that'll increase that stretch. Yeah, everything is popping on me. Okay, come on back. All right, let's come back to our chairs. And now we're going to do an adaptation of the Emerson technique to stretch out our legs. So put your left leg up on, well, I don't know. You're going to have to figure out the distance for yourself. But if you can come sort of, it's not parallel, it will be perpendicular to your mat. Get your left leg up there on a chair, like so, straight leg. And then if your hips are facing out towards the front or back of the room, depending upon where you're standing there, and then with that leg straight, you can bend into the uplifted leg on the chair. And get your right hand over the top. And breathe deep. This, I can tell you, is spectacular for lower back and for your piriformis muscle, because this is the one that's letting me walk around nowadays. Okay, so get that stretch. That didn't do much. Okay, bring that foot back down, shake things out a little bit. Let's turn around and let's go the other way with your right foot up on the chair. And again, find your right distance so that you're centered, your knee above you got everything sort of centered up. And then bend into that, down that leg with your left arm over the top. Give that a good stretch. 2 or 3 deep breaths. Oh man. Okay, come on back up and bring that foot back down, and let's sort of shake it out a little bit. Okay. Oh, this could be good. All right. So here's what I would like us to do. Turn your chair sideways, and you might not need to do this, or you might. Chair warrior. Some people can do chair warrior without the chair. Some people need the chair to do warrior. So we're going to do it, but I know everybody here can just do regular warrior anyway. So do whatever you feel like doing. But I'm going to do it with the chair because I wanted to practice on it. So get your left leg forward and your right leg down. I got a little problem because the chair isn't as big as it needs to be for me to do this. But I need one of them big chairs. One of them Lily Tomlin chairs. That's a deep reference that no one's going to ever catch.
I got it.
You got it.
I'm that old.
Yeah. Oh, right. We got a
I am that old.
few people who picked up on that one. Okay. And I'm still working on how to do this here. I'm not sure. Your back leg should be on a. This does not seem right to me. But however it feels comfortable to you, put your back leg. I'm going to put my knee down if it stops cramping. And then in this spot, inhale your hands up. And bend back if you can, looking up to the ceiling. 2 or 3 breaths, and then back down. Let's do that again. Back down. Okay. Let's go to Warrior 2 from the same position on our left leg. So we're just going to sort of try and shift our hips a little bit out to our right, but our arms in front, find a drishti point, and just look forward. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. One more time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Okay. I also like to do a little twist on this too, where my hands are still out, but I'll rotate to the left as far as I can, and then come back to the center, and then to the right, and then back to the center. Okay. All right. Okay, well, let's come on up and switch your chair around to the other side. And we're going to do it from the other side there now, too. And again, if you don't want to do it, if you just want to do it the old regulation way, that's fine, too. However you want to do it, it's your practice. So, you do what you need to do. But I have trouble, well, whatever. This is good. So your right leg's forward, and what we want to do is get that left leg positioned. I go straight back, and then hands up. Inhale, and bend back. And then forward. Let's go your left hand to your ankle and try and twist up and look up with your your eyes. See if you can see that right hand. And then back down. Okay, and now we're going to go to into Warrior Two. I think. Oh, wrong arm. There you go. Your other right arm. And if you can, hinge forward a little bit. And down with your right hand on your ankle. And left hand up in the air. See if you can follow your eyes up to it. Feel that stretch in the lower back, the lower right, up in the left shoulder. I'm feeling all over the place. Deep breaths. And then come back down. And come up. All right. Now we're really winging it. I'm done. Let's put our bolster facing up and down on our mat, and let's go down to the floor. And turn onto your left hip. And bend your left leg into like a right angle in deer pose, sorta. And then let's rotate our body so that our hands are in front and we're stretching out as far as we can on the mat. So. And you can do whatever you want with your right leg. If you want to try and stretch it back a little bit, that's fine. If you can, I guess you could probably do a bind if you could do that, but I think it's probably better just to reach forward, and this just stretches up the whole, all of your back down to your spine. And breathe deep.
stay here for a bit. See if you can just let go of everything. Any muscles that you're not using, and you're really not using any. So try and just relax everything. Let your feet relax, your knees, your hips, up through your shoulders, your neck, your head. If you want, you can turn your head towards the left to get yourself an extra stretch. Up high in your cervical spine. Let everything go. Okay, very gradually, slowly bring yourself up. And let's sort of turn around. So you've got your right leg on the floor at a right angle, and your left leg out, and turn your body over the bolster and stretch out. Breathe deep into the lower back. Everything that you can. You turn your head to the right, maybe get a little extra stretch out of your cervical spine. Okay, slowly make your way up. And, all right, so let's get on let's move to on your backs. Lie down on your back with your legs bent. And let's bring our legs up to our chest. Let's give it a little roll back and forth, giving us a little lower back massage. let's put the left leg down on the ground. Our right leg crosses over to the top, arms out extended. Let's move to the left and roll to your left, keeping your shoulders on the mat, seeing if you can get that right leg down on the ground and get a little stretch to the right side there. And breathe deep. Just let everything go. Three more breaths. On the inhale, bring your legs up. Let's bring them back up and give ourselves a little bit more of another little massage there. Let's put your right leg down with your left leg crossed over your knee. Hands on the ground, shoulders on the mat. See if you can rotate to your right, all the way down, and just sort of stretch it out there. Breathe into that left hip. Let go of it. If you want, you can turn your head to the left, stretch. Next inhale, bring your legs back up to center. Again, bring them towards your chest. Rotate them to the right, make little circles. Rotate them to the left, make some circles. Stretch out and put your legs back on the mat and stretch out and get ready for Savasana. And there's a mantra that goes along with this. This is, I guess it is a mantra with this music. Just relax. If you feel like chanting with it, go ahead, or do it internally, or do whatever you want to do.
Satnam
Okay, slowly wiggle your hands and toes, get a little body movement going, and at your own pace, come down, lie on your side in the supine position. And when you're ready, come on up. Okay, let's end the class with 3 ohms. So, inhaling deeply, letting go anything that's blocking your energy channels. Deep exhale. Big inhale. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Let's say namaste to each other. And this concludes this evening's programming. Drive home safely.
Now stay for meditation. We'll start that in about a minute or two. Thanks, Peter.
You're welcome. That's done.
Thank you, that was perfect.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love the commentary too.
Yeah. Well,
That was wonderful. There was nobody on there?
I think, now Tammy was on there for a little bit. But I think,
She sent me a message.
yeah,
Yeah.
she said I stole all her stuff.
No, she just had a smiley face watching Peter do the chair.
Nice. That's nice of her. She's very sweet. I got a bunch of questions now, which is what happens, right?
That's right.
It's like, hey, how about?
That was perfect.
I did pretty good though. I felt okay. Thank you. I've got a good teacher. I was going to bring you an apple. I should have brought an apple.